Shalom. We'd like to give all praises and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught of the truth. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on 2nd Ezra chapter 4, okay, verse 2. Okay, and this is concerning being friends with the world, because many people, many times, many of us get caught up doing just that, being too friendly with the world. And it doesn't matter if you are somebody that's always out and about, or not always out and about all the time. After you out on the highway and the byways, or in your 9-to-5 job and different things. It's the way how we communicate with others and connect with others. You know what I'm saying? And in the different things that we engage in. So anyway, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 2. And said thy heart hath gone too far in this world. And you see, because many times our hearts have gone too far in this world sometimes, and you see, you have to catch yourself. I'm making this video so for a lot of you brothers and sisters can come into understanding how you had to watch yourself, because remember, we are a people that's suffering from having wanton eyes. We are a people that are sottish people. From time to time, that's the reason why anytime Yahweh Shai healed anybody, he said, go and sin less. Because we're not able, in Esau is Edom's kingdom, we're not able to just all out stop sinning. Because we're not able to all out just stop. Just stop whatever we're doing and start obeying the laws, statutes, and commandments. In its full and complete totality. We're not able to do that, okay? Because just like right now, everything that I'm wearing right now is mixed fabrics. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure before this video is over, I'm gonna have some little side wicked thought that's gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have those little side, little wicked thoughts, little this, little that, little, different times we're so opinionated about others, not allowing other people to just be themselves. We got to be so judgmental in different cases where it's not for us to even be concerned about them, but being more concerned with, not being so concerned about how the wicked is judged, but being more so concerned about how the righteous is saved. Okay. That's what we need to be more concerned about. Okay. And thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? You see, and we think that we so buddy with the Lord, that we know everything about Him, that we are able, about the Most High, that we are able to assume His thoughts on every matter. No. Yahweh, He is the judge of all matters. He is the one that concerns himself about all matters. You see? That's what that is. Now, this here is James chapter 4, verse 4. King James Version, of course. Ye adulterers and adulteresses. You see? Why does this start out that way? Because when remember, we are the bride of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And we are the temple that Yahweh Shai is building. That he tore it down and built it back up in 3.5 days. The 3.5 days made the 350 years that's going by, and took it from 1619 on up to the 1969, around the time of every business. Okay, that's 350 years. That's that's 3.5 days. Okay. And so we are His bride. We're Yahweh Shai's bride. So we belong to Yahweh. We're his wife. Okay, and so when we spend more time with the world, into the world, we're being adulterers. We're being adulterous, and it doesn't matter if it's alcohol or drugs or women or your job, your 9 to 5 job. Some people, their job is the definition of who they are and what they are. They supervise this, and sergeant that, or lieutenant this, or or somebody that's in charge of this department, that department, and you have some people who have committed suicide because they lost their job. Their job was their identity. That's who they were, their job. And then you have some people who pride themselves on they're spending too much time with their mate. You guys spending too much time with your wife, or your women spending too much time with your husband, or something, and not enough time in the Word, not enough time in a relationship with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? You see, it's enmity with God. You see why? Because the understanding of having a friendship, relationship, it's a bonding, a one-on-one bonding. And that's what we all has and is, and you should have done established with Yahweh, okay, in the first place, having a relationship with him, okay. And so, going through Yahweh Shai, being that Romans chapter 9, the blood of Yahweh Shai is what that he shed, is that which has allowed us to have the adoption back unto the Father, okay, in the first place, okay. And so whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. You see, and that's what you are. You're enemy of God automatically by having such a friendship with the world. And whatever it is, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Lend not your strength unto a woman, nor to that which destroys kings. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's a woman or to anything that would destroy you as a king. You see, if you're spending more time with it, you establish more of a bond and a friendship with it, and not as much of a strong bonding with who? Yahweh, the one whom you must have a strong relationship with. Because it is him whom we all come from. You see, Psalms chapter 50, verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consented with him. And that's what many people do. Our people go a hoeing to serve false gods. We like to connect with wickedness. We latch on to bad people, toxic people. You see, and you got to watch it. That's just like moving to a different location. You have a chance, an opportunity to meet new people. But if you are the type of person that's always trying to be friends with the world, and guess what? You're going to latch on to a bold-spirited person, and that's just going to lead you into folly. Okay? And that ain't cool. That's leading you away from who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? And so you must have a relationship with who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, and not so much with the world, even though this world will pull you into it as you try to get away from and out of the ways and mannerisms of this world. They keep trying to pull you back to their things. Every year it's this holiday season thing come up. You got to do this and do that and participate that and that. No. Just like these holidays, right now, what's coming up? July 4th is coming up, and a lot of people are going to get a bunch of fireworks. They're going to be popping off a lot of different fireworks. That's a symbolization of celebration of the British conquering and doing their thing, and making our people slaves. Okay, and having power, over us to rule over us. That's all. That's a celebration of the taking away of our freedom. The freedom for them, for these Edomites, was only captivity for us. You have to remember that. So anytime you celebrate any wicked holiday of their holidays, then you're celebrating wickedness. That's all that is. That's all that is. You see, and has been partaker with adulterers. You see, and that's all that is. That's all you're doing. Okay. Psalm chapter 73, verse 27. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. You see? Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. You see? And that's what our people do. Our people go a whoring to serve false gods, to separate from Yahweh, having a wicked relationship with wicked individuals, or wicked situations, or wicked systems, or wicked substances, or wicked people, okay? Wicked spirits, okay? That's the reason why we come out from amongst them. Okay, so that way we are not a partakers of what they're going through. Remember, Yahweh, Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9, 10, and 11. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 5, the start of verse 18 through 21. Okay, Jeremiah chapter, Isaiah chapter 42, verse 18, 19, and 20. Okay, Yahweh has placed a seraphim angel in charge over the 2/3, the Edomites, and the heathens, so that they're not able to see, hear this truth, or even understand this truth. Okay? They can't catch wind of this because they're downwind. They're upwind. Okay? So they can't even catch this knowledge, this truth that's in the winds of the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because why? They think of themselves as high and mighty. You see? And they are actually, in reality, they are low, and they are low and below. Okay, Isaiah chapter 57. I'd like to take the time to remind you to press your like button. Okay, smash that like button. Go ahead, that helps out for the algorithms of the YouTube channel. And also remember to press your subscription button. Go ahead and press your subscription button and your notification bell. That way you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. As good shepherds of the Lord, our job, as always, is to feed the sheep. Simon, Peter, if you love me, then feed my sheep. Okay? So any fishing that we do, we ought to be what? Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Fishers of men. Okay? Not just fish for food that we would eat for our bodies, but fishers of men that we eateth of this banquet, that which is this word. Okay? Isaiah chapter 57. Verse 3, but draw near hither, ye sons of the sorceress, the seed of the adulterer, and the whore. You see, that's basically what a lot of our people have become. Just adulterers, sorcerers, the seeds of adulterers, and whores, and harlots, and these things and the like. You see, and in simulations. Okay, so these things, okay, and so that being the thing, the way our people like to go a whoring. Our people have become that, and many of the young people of the day are really mad and angry because they look at us older folks, and they see that we don't live our lives, and we still living our lives. And the young people are mad because they're not going to be able to live and enjoy their lives. The draft has been automatically assigned to the young males. Now they're automatically registered. They don't even have to concern themselves about going to sign up for the draft. They're automatically signed up for it now. And then plus Congress is debating about automatically registering the young women. Right. Yeah. So, so they're going to be going through some things too. You see, so, and so that battlefield is going to wake up a whole lot of these young people, especially these young males, and, not taking on their proper role as young males, being leaders, and stuff, misleading the young women, and the young women, they're being led as well by Esau has Edom, the beast and the beast system, and then they turn around and mislead the young males when the single mothers was growing, raising the children up using welfare and all that, you know, and teaching the children how to behave like good little slaves. Okay, so when they grow up, they mad. They see that this world that Esau has Edom has set up is nothing but a lie. Everything about it is a lie. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 2. Yeah. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place, a wayfaring man, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they be all adulterers. Because that's what you got to do. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 7. Go ye from the presence of him, once ye have perceived that there is no knowledge that proceedeth from his lips. You see, once you have perceived that what you have here that you're dealing with is a bunch of sottish people, stupid people, stiff-necked, wanton-eyed people. That's what you're dealing with. These 2/3, the heathens and Edomites. You know, and we're talking about particularly our people. Then hey, you have to separate for yourself from the ways and the mannerisms of today's peoples. Don't be in circulation of trying to be and go and have and do and everything that they do. Do what you need to do on your 9-to-5 job or your online job, because some people work online and you got some people that work on land. You know, and some people that work on land don't know why the people working. Now, some people that work on line don't know why the people working on land still working on land, and then the people that working on land don't know why the people on line are working on land. Both of them think they both is a waste of time and wrong to be wasting time, because what we really need to be doing is spending more time, more concerned about Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But each man does have to support himself. Each woman has to support herself. And so some brothers and sisters got jobs on land, and some brothers and sisters got jobs online. You know, owning a store, selling, and there's nothing wrong with owning a store, selling merch. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same thing as you having a job. Okay, if a job is wrong, then if an online store is wrong, then a on-land store is wrong. I mean, come on, where you draw the line? The thing of it is, where the problem comes in is whether you're on land or online. If you're selling the word, if you're selling your wares that are biblically oriented or truth oriented, and you're trying to push the truth as a way for you to earn monies, that's wrong. Okay, that's wrong all day long. You know, that's the transgression all day long. Whether you're doing it on land or online, it don't make no difference. It don't make no difference. You see, and so I just wanted to clarify that. Salakia, if I would appear to be ranting, I just wanted to clarify that for those of you who who's concerned about that. Okay, and that I may leave my people and go from them. Right, for they be all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men. And that's what many of these people are. Many of these people have become. Especially these young men. A lot of these people really have become just treacherous. You got to watch them. You can't trust them. You don't know what they're going to do. You have to be all the time. You have to be circumspect because of what may happen at any moment, at any time. Let's see. Hosea chapter 3, verse 1. Then we read in precepts that concerning being friends with the world, and being in connections with the world, being one and bonded with the world, and that separation place you farther away from who? Yahweh, our power, our source of power, and all that we have. Okay? So this is Hosea chapter 3, verse 1. Then said the Lord unto me, Go ye, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress. You see, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel. You see, the Lord loves us in the same manner. You see, it's us that had to realize that and accept that and go for him, because he's coming for us and reaching for us, and we should be reaching for him and not going and reaching so much for this world in the adulterous state of mind and being, and that one would reach out for the world, to be in connection with the world. You see, you can mingle amongst the world and use the world, but not abuse the world. Okay? Who look to other gods and love flagons of wine. You see, that means different flavors of wine. That means the different, you have different categories of wine. You have all different types of wickedness. We're talking about wine, we're talking about false philosophies. And getting drunk on the false philosophies, the different wines of false philosophies. You see, and these false doctrines. You see, and dogma. You see, that's out there. You see, Matthew chapter 2. We're going to read a few more of these, and we're going to go ahead and close out. It's Matthew chapter 12, verse 39. But he answered and said unto them, this is Yahweh speaking, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. You see, what sign are they seeking? Are they seeking a sign of the Lord? What are they seeking? You see, and you see, seek a sign. You see, generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it. You see, no sign be given to it, because why? There's no connection. There's no connection. That's why the wicked, they don't have no understanding. They're not called and they're not chosen. Even if they do their due diligence, it is to no avail. Okay? Because no matter what you do, you have to be called before chosen, and you can only be chosen by Yahweh. Okay? Remember, second Ezra chapter 6. Before Yahweh created anything, before he even created Yahweh, before he even created us or the angels, before he created anything, he first sit back and considered it all. Considered everything. But the sign of the prophet Jonas, you see, Matthew chapter 16, verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. You see? You see? Now, this going into the friendship. This John chapter 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. You see? You see that? The works of this world, that is all evil. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said that the works of this world is all vanity. Because in the end, evil and wickedness and all these things shall be destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, they shall be destroyed. So what mannerism is that of your thinking that you would want to connect and maintain having a relationship with the wickedness of this world, being that it's going to be destroyed? You see? So your relationship want to be with that of righteousness. That's everlasting. That's what you want. A friendship with Yahweh. You see? That's what you want. Because he's the one that fights for us. You see? John chapter 15, verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. You see, because when you are in connection with the world, that's just like some of those that we interact with in our daily life, on our job, our neighbors, or so forth. They are of this world, so this world loves them. That's why spiritually and physically, they are able to do certain things, and we that are of the righteous, we cannot. Certain things work out for them because it is set to work for the wicked. You see? Some things work out for us because it is set to work for the righteous. You see? Yahweh has everything centered in its place. So there's no out of place anything. Okay? Everything is proper in its place. Remember, Yahweh shall say all things should be done decently and in order. You see? You see? You see? You see? But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. The world hates us. The world has no love for us whatsoever. You see. You see. And pretty much our thing is to use the world, enjoy using the world. We don't have to abuse the world in order to partake of some of the different things that's available of this world. You know, some things that are lawful. All things are lawful to us, but not expedient. That's the reason why Yahweh Shai said, "Go and sin less." After healing somebody, because you're going to partake in some of these sins and transgressions, because we are living in a wicked, sinful world. So that means because of that, we're going to take on certain ailments and different things because of the toxicity of the different sins that are upon us, that no matter what you do, you're part of. No matter what you eat or drink in this wicked kingdom, it is contaminated. No matter what you wear, the clothing that we wear right now, the clothing that's on your back right now got all kinds of chemicals and dyes and stuff in it that's soaking in through your skin. Just sweat. You sweat. You aspire sweat. That's going to help the chemicals and dyes that's in our clothing to go into the pores of your skin. You see, so no matter what you do, you got a level of toxicity of wickedness that is centered about, in, around, and about you, that you ain't got no choice but to be a part of. So Yahweh Shai said, "Go and sin less," because he healed you, okay, by his blood, his miracle is blood. He heals us, okay, but we're still waddling in this mud hole like a sow, like a female pig, like a pig, like a hog. No matter how we get all washed off and clean and all this and that and stuff, and with this word, we still got to deal with the wickedness of the muddy mud hole. We still got to wallow through it because that's the way this wicked world is designed. You see? And so as we come out from amongst them, so at least that way it's much more easier for us to be cleaned. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? John chapter 15, verse 23. He that hateth me, hateth my Father also. You see? And so though, people are going to hate us, and because they hating on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's who they hating on. If we were their friend, they would love on us all the time, but they don't. Yahweh has them to be, sometimes our enemies to be at peace with us, and have our enemies to even do for us. Yahweh have our enemies to go all out their way and do for us, and they won't even know or even understand why, even what they're doing. But they'll be helping us so greatly, so overwhelmingly blessing us. Yahweh sets these things up. Yahweh does these things to use our enemies to be a blessing unto us. You see, when we are doing the right things concerning Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You see? You see? And then you have to understand the difference between that, and know what it is that's happening. Because think not these things to happen to you to be strange. It's not. It's Yahweh. And Yahweh does things, on both the right, using both the right hand and the left hand. Yahweh provides for his sons and his daughters. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a man of war. He's not going to play fair for the enemy. Okay? Yahweh's not going to go by nobody's guidelines. So don't let nobody think, hey, you thinking, oh, but Yahweh, he ain't going to do this for you on the left. You be surprised what Yahweh done for you already on the left-hand side. That's the reason why you still here. Remember? Remember all the things you used to do before you came to this truth? Yeah, that was Yahweh looking out for you. And he's still looking out for you to this very day. Okay? John chapter 17, verse 14. I have given them the word. You see? This power, this word. And the world hath hated them. You see? Hath hated them because this is not our world. This is not our world. We're in a world that's not ours. You see? Our world is coming. The kingdom of heaven. Because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. You see? You see? You see? Now we're going to leave it off right there. You see? Lord's willing, you were edified by today's lesson. If not, I pray that you were provoked to thought to do better, that you may feed the sheep, because as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. Okay? And so, brothers and sisters, stay strong. We ain't got long. We're going deeper into this beginning of this World War III. Russia just attacked NATO servicemen that right after they was doing some training, and I seen the video on TikTok, of course. And those bombs, I mean, it was just so many. Each bomb was a devastating thing. And they levied out, I mean, it was so many bombs. They blew up that whole area. The water and everything was all blown. It had been blown. And not only was it being blown up, but it was boiling. The water was boiling. And everything was on fire. And so all those servicemen and all that, all those troops, the whole platoon, are all dead. They're all dead. And all of that's coming right here to America. All that you see over in Gaza, over in Ukraine, how all the buildings and houses are all flattened, and how all the trucks and cars are all burnt up and destroyed, and how, big holes and craters here and there, and people sitting and standing next to heaps of rubble, and that's where they live, in heaps of burning rubble. They ain't got nowhere else to go, and no food, no water. How are they surviving? No plants and trees and shrubberies. Different things that are edible that they can find. These are the things that's coming here to America, and you got to get ready. Got to prepare yourself. Got to get strong. Gather all the strength that you can in this word while you're in the camp now, okay? Because so that way you can. So when you're down, when it's Amos chapter 8 verse 11, when there's a famine of the word and we can't come out. And two y'all guys they come out to the camp all the time. Can't come out to the camp all the time. You can't be able to go in your comings and goings. You can't be doing any of that. You're going to find yourself where you're going to have to center yourself in either bugging out or bugging in. You see, whichever one that Yahweh has set forth for you. Okay, and some brothers are going to get caught up in Revelation chapter 2, verse 10, and some brothers in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 and 11. You see? And so whatever your lot, take it cheerfully, because we have sinned against the Lord. That is the reason why we bear the indignations of the Lord. Okay? So, we maintain a steady strength in this truth, in our due diligence, okay, in pushing this truth and making our sacrifice of the calves of our stumbling lips as we do this foolish thing called preaching, okay, because this is what we do. And when you come into this truth, Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, my son, when you come to the Lord, when you come into this truth, prepare yourself for temptation. Prepare yourself for all the different things that's going to levy upon you and that's going to come against you, because you are of righteousness and you're representing righteousness, and you are an ambassador to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so you're going to, have all these different things of wickedness that are going to come against you. We train for this. All that Yahweh has taken us through is part of our training to make us ready and get us ready for the battle. Gird thee up the loins, because the time has come. The battle is here. Are you ready? Because you're not going to be able to stand in the line. You're going to have to be individual by yourself, standing alone, traveling by yourself as a pilgrim. See, or bugging in by yourself. Either way it goes, you're going to be by yourself. So gather your strength now while you're in the camp. Gather that strength now, because you're going to need it. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So this word is all we get. So we go with that. Okay? And so we like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to the hopeful elect.